This is a second in a series of videos where we are tackling naming compounds, specifically ionic compounds, covalent compounds, and acids. In the last video, we took a look at this compound, and in this video, we are going to take a look at this particular compound. The process is still the same. I always take a look at the first element in the compound and try to figure out where it is on the periodic table to determine what set of rules I'm going to use. So we have Mg as our first element. So let's go to our periodic table, and we will find Mg is right here. All right, that tells us group 2, it's an alkaline earth metal. We know that it is a metal. Right away I am thinking ionic compound. Okay? Because it is one of those metals that always forms a +2 cation, we do not need to use the stock system for naming. In other words, we do not need to add Roman numerals after the cation name. Okay. So let's go back. Now that we know what we're starting with, let's take a look at the cation. Let's take a look at the anion. In this case, it's different than the first element. We are not bonding a monatomic ion to a monatomic. We have CO3, more than one element there. That is what we call a polyatomic ion. And there are many different polyatomic ions, but for our purposes, let's just concentrate on these 6. Note that there is one that is positive in this list, the rest are negative, and if we look down that list we can find the polyatomic ion that we are concentrating on. That is CO3 negative 2. And the name of that polyatomic ion is carbonate. So how do we go about naming it now that we know the name of our polyatomic? You are going to write out the name of the metal and the name of the polyatomic ion. You are not going to add I to the end of the polyatomic ion's name. You have a +2 cation, -2 polyatomic ion. They bond together in a 1-to-1 ratio to form the compound magnesium carbonate.